2023. Keep in mind that this is just a general reading and it will not resonate with all of you. Only keep the messages that resonate and discard the rest. This will be for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Take a look at all of your signs to get a clearer picture of what's going on in your life, guys. All right, let's see what Spirit wants to talk about today. Also, these readings are timeless, so regardless of the timestamp, whenever you see the reading is when it's right for you. And this is also for cross watchers. All right, let's see what's going on with my dear Geminis. See what Spirit wants to talk about with my dear Geminis. Ooh, these are going all over the place. They're a little bit too big for my hands, so I have a hard time shuffling. But trust me, guys, I thoroughly shuffled it before. Alright. These are just the final touches. Wow, okay. So you're working on a project right now. You're having a little bit of a hard time with your energy. Like, you want to put more money in, not money. I don't know why that came out. It might be for some of you. You want to put more energy, more time into whatever this project is, because you see the baby, guys. You see the baby right there. This is a brand new project that you're growing inside of you. This doesn't necessarily always mean pregnancy, but it's different for everyone. So whatever resonates, guys. Okay. So inside of you, you're growing this project, but your energy is like being, it's talking a lot about, I'm hearing a lot about balance and trying to juggle your energy, trying not to put energy in other places, in places that don't need your energy. You're just trying to focus on where you need to put your energy. You're feeling a bit trapped because to you feel like your energy is not enough. You feel that in terms of energy wise, you feel trapped. You feel like if you wish there was more time in the day. You wish you didn't have to sleep. You wish you didn't have to spend so much energy on things that are unnecessary. I keep hearing sleep, guys. Sleep is necessary for your creativity. I know that you try to make more time for yourself in the day by not sleeping, but in the long run that backfires for you, because then you get sick, then you get burnt down, then you get run down, right? So I think right now the hardest thing for you is trying to balance your energy, making sure that you don't use it it's coming up again, making sure you don't use it in places where it's unnecessary, right? You're trying to be very like particular, or that's not the right word, very you're just setting up really strong boundaries, I hear, with the people that you love, people asking you favors, friends, family. You're just trying to balance out your energy. I keep hearing this thing about your energy going to the wrong places. You don't want to waste your energy on things that are not going to help you with this project that you're growing. Okay, so but your boundaries are pretty high. You're being very, very defensive, protective. That's the word. You're being very protective with your time. You're not just giving it to anyone, but at the same time, it makes you feel trapped because you want to do more things. You want to do other fun things. You don't want to have to just focus on this project, but you know, you can still have fun, Gemini. You don't need to feel trapped. You just need time management, better planning, not wasting time when you know you have things to do. And we're not talking about resting, guys, okay? We all need to recuperate and rest and get enough sleep and take care of ourselves. But what I'm hearing mostly is that you sit around and sometimes just like zone out and do nothing. You basically don't do anything when you have plenty of like energy to start your project or add more to your project, and you're just like doing busy work. It's like you start cleaning something, or just doing something that is not urgent or necessary at that moment. But you're being very, very protective of your time, I heard. You're not just giving your time to anyone. If people ask you for favors, you just tell them you don't have time. And you don't even offer them an explanation because it's none of their business. So, and people be pressing you too, huh, Gemini? Like, why? Why can't you help me? You know, like people that have always come around and asked you for help. You're like, I'm sorry, I can't. I'm busy now. Okay? Because you are chasing your dream. You don't have time to be messing around and not focusing on your project. You believe that if you just continue on the path that you're on and just focus and persevere, you understand that right now you might have to make sacrifices to get to where you want to be. Your creativeness is flowing, but this balance about the energy is coming up again, right? Because this is a passionate, you're coming up as the Knight of Wands, but this feels like your energy, and this energy is what you're trying to balance out. This creativity, this you have so many ideas, you don't know what to do with them. And you want to do all of them, but you don't have enough energy. So it ends up making you feel trapped because, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. And then your have to's come into the picture. Your shoulds. I should do this. I should clean the house. I should organize my room, or just things that, that we do on an everyday basis. You feel like you have a hard time balancing that out with your creativity. Sorry, guys, I got tongue tied. Creativity. You feel like your daily labors or work or having to take care of other people, possibly some of you might have kids or parents that you look after, I heard. So looking after other people, I heard, is a big one for you. You don't know when to stop. You you get pulled in different directions because you want to help everybody, but right now you're very, very protective. I'm hearing it again. Very, very protective of your time. Your time is precious. You're realizing how precious it is. And the time management, you're being a lot more careful with that, but don't be afraid of breaking loose every once in a while, Gemini. You don't have to follow this daily time management planner all the time, right? You can cut loose once in a while, but get back on your horse and cultivate these ideas that is going to eventually bring you your legacy, right? What you were meant to do, because that's what you're growing inside of you. You're growing your legacy, the 10 of Pentacles, everything you've ever wanted, everything that comes with having the kind of life that you've always dreamed of, which is definitely the 10 of Pentacles. And this life that you dream of is different for all of you, right? This one for me is talking about family. You just want a happy life, a happy home. You want to be able to take care of the people that you love, and you know that this is your destiny, this is your path. And this creativeness is just like all over the place right now. But you have very strong beliefs in yourself. You've already wrote down the pros and the cons of what you're doing. I actually hear that you've been writing down like a plan. Like you got to do step 1, get the book, write the book, get the education. I don't know, something about learning. So you have a plan, okay? You're a Gemini with a plan. So you think about all the things that you need to do, but you're very, very organized. I do see that you're very, very organized. So you already have you have like a timeline. Some of you have a timeline for when you think all of this should happen, but take your time, Gemini. Don't burn yourself out. I think I heard this in your other reading too, about how you want to go as fast as possible. You want to manifest this like now, like today, but this is saying to take your time, because these paths that you have before you, you have many paths. Look at that. How funny that I'm talking about paths. And then I saw all of this. So you feel trapped, right? Because you have all these creative ideas and you don't know which way to go. This sounds a lot like your other reading, Gemini. I'm not sure what the name of it. I don't know if it was last month, but about how you're trying to follow all of your ideas, and it's okay, right? Because all the ideas that you have don't go in a straight line. They might go, zigzag, right? This road takes you to a certain place, and because it's supposed to take you to the second road where you belong, right? And you see how some of these venture off into other roads. That's exactly what I'm talking about, right? You learn one lesson and it'll help you on your other road, right? It like verges into another one. So, and you're starting to understand that, but at the same time, you keep going back and forth. You feel really trapped right now. So that's the biggest theme I hear in this reading, that you feel really trapped. You're having a hard time protecting your energy, and you're having a hard time with, I'm hearing a specific person that wants your energy all the time, and also other people that you don't have a choice. You have to give them your energy. So I'm thinking it could be pets, I'm thinking it could be children, I'm thinking it could be a significant other that wants to see you all the time, and you have your goals, and you have a hard time setting boundaries with these people because you love them, and that's what makes you feel trapped. You feel like you can't be free to be you, to spend your time how you want. You just want this person or these people to understand that your time is very important right now, and you want them to respect it. You want them to understand that the goals and the dreams that you have right now are just going to make your time scarce, and they need to understand that. It kind of hurts your feelings that the people that you love the most are not supporting you. They're trying to get you to do what they want to do, and that makes you a little bit disappointed. But that's just telling me that you need to set firmer boundaries with these people. So let me see what else we get. And I know you love them, Gemini, but it's not forever. It's just for a little while. That's what these people need to understand. And you need to focus on what's going to bring you what you believe in. I mean, not what you believe in, but what you're destined to have. And you believe in that. That's what you believe in. That you're going after your destiny, and you just need the support of your loved ones. And I am hearing again that that's what mostly makes you sad. That you don't feel supported. You don't feel like you're being cheered on. You feel like you're being dragged down by the people that love you the most, that try to take your time, that try to convince you to spend time with them instead of convincing you to go after your dreams and your goals. And that hurts your feelings a lot. And that's what makes you feel trapped, because you do want to hang out with the people you love, of course, right? But you also have these dreams that you have to fulfill. It's part of your destiny, and you know that. So let's see what else we got. These people won't let up either. You've already accepted that this is one of the cons, not being able to do a lot of the things that you love in the beginning stages, right? Once you get started, or once you get famous, because eventually you will have success, right? With the Ten of Pentacles here. You just have to get all this creative energy under control. But that support and love, you really crave that. You really crave that from your near ones. And it might seem that I'm hearing a lot of things about how you wish that they would support you. You wish that they would be your biggest cheerleader. You wish that they would say, yeah, honey, go to bed tonight early and I'll take care of the kids, or I'll clean up so you can keep finishing your project or your book or your, whatever it is for you guys, right? You just wish that there were more like that, or that your family would be more, how do you call it? Encouraging, supportive of your dreams. And you feel more like they're weighing you down and trying to pull you to their own needs, their own wants, not thinking about yours. And that hurts your feelings a lot, especially I'm hearing with a lover. There's a lover or a significant other or a best friend, someone really close to you that is really putting a weight on your shoulders about how much time you spend with them, about how you never have time for them anymore, how you're too busy. They're stressing you out a little bit, Gemini. This is the person that you have to keep high boundaries with, even if it makes you sad. It makes you very sad to have to put boundaries with this person, but they don't seem to understand your dreams. You feel like they don't understand your dreams, or they're not supportive of your dreams with the way that they're acting. They think that they take a lot of things very to the heart, and they start thinking that you're doing it on purpose because you don't want to hang out with them. This person is seriously like thinking only about themselves. They're not thinking about you, because if they were thinking about you, they would definitely be more supportive in this situation. Let's see. And every time this person doesn't support you, it just it makes you wonder if you're with the right person, because it's important. It's important for them to support your dreams. You want them to be, I'm hearing it again, that you want them to be your cheerleader. You want them to be your biggest fan, and they're not. That you feel like they throw you off your path. Like you're starting to feel like this relationship is a burden, because they're not supporting you and they're not having your back like you thought that they would. You thought that they were going to be more helpful and more supportive, and it's starting to repeat over and over, guys. So let me go ahead and just do one more line and see what else Spirit wants to say to us. But I think the biggest point of this is that you have to learn how to say no, right? You have to protect your boundaries, say no, keep your precious energy to your project. If you have a little bit of leftover energy, then do what you please with it, right? Relax, go out with friends, give time to this lover that seems a little clingy to me, because they should be cheering you on. It keeps repeating in my head, guys, that they should be cheering you on, not trying to drag you down with their neediness. Yeah. It's a constant struggle with this person. This person takes it very, very personal. They think that you're cold-hearted because you have to be very firm with them sometimes, and you have to have a poker face. You can't, because if you start letting their emotions get the best of you, then it like derails your progress. You do want to spend time with this person, of course, but this success, you're just more focused on this success, and that's what's important to you, and you have to keep it together. You have to be strong when you set these boundaries. You have to let this person know, look, this is not going to be forever, but right now this is something that I have to focus on, and I need you to be supportive. Or, this relationship is not going to work if you're not supportive of what of my dreams and my goals are. I'm always feeling like you're trying to sabotage my project, because you're always trying to convince me to go out with you or spend more time with you instead of spending time with my project. So I'm hearing these conversations with you and this person, and I'm not surprised that the King of Swords is over here, because it feels like this is you and this is you too, right? And because you're an air sign, and this harmony that you seek with this person is just, it's not working out like you feel like it should. So you're starting to question this relationship that's keeping you from your dream and your goals. This is who you've been keeping strong boundaries against. And you're having doubts in your mind about this person. You're starting to think if maybe there's someone more fitted or more suited for you, right? You're like, I have all these options. This is not the only person. Maybe I can find somebody more supportive. I mean, these are just thoughts that you guys have. You guys really love this person, so you guys are trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but they're really pulling you off of your path every time that they not throw dirt on your project, but they try to make you negative about it. They're just not that supportive. They only think about themselves. They're not thinking about you. All they could think about is how you don't want to spend time with them. And that's all they care about. That you spend time with them. They don't care about anything else but you being with them. That's interesting, guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and take out one last card and close out the reading. I don't know. I'm thinking that you're starting to think that this relationship is holding you back from this dream, this project that you have, that you're growing. You feel like this person is like I'm hearing it again, throwing you off your path, or just taking you in the wrong direction, or they want you to stay still. They don't want you to get famous, or they don't want you to be more successful than them. No, it's not that. It's more like they don't want you to be famous. They don't want you to be... They feel like this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like right now you're busy, and they know that when you make it, because they see your talent. They know that when you make it, it's going to be even worse. You're not going to have time for them at all. That's what they feel. All right. Right. That is your path. That is your path to happiness. And if you decide to stay with this person, of course, you can make it work, but they also have free will, right? And I think this is going to be a time of contemplation for you. You are trying to decide if having this harmony and having this happiness with this person is worth your dream, because that's how it's starting to feel. It's starting to feel like this person's making you choose between your dream and being with them. They're taking everything really personal. This not hanging out with them. They're very jealous of your project. They really want to be with you like all the time, 24/7. They're like, oh, study later, do that later. I mean, it's all about spending time with you and being with you. And there's nothing wrong with that, guys. I get that this person loves you, but they need to understand that you love your project. You love what's growing inside of you. You need to focus on this project. It's important to you. It's your livelihood. It's your dream. It's your destiny. And and I'm hearing again that it hurts your feeling that it hurts your feelings that this person doesn't understand, that because that's how you feel. You feel that they don't understand how important this is. And no matter how many times, because I've heard that some of you have had this conversation with them a few times about how it's not because you don't want to spend time with them. It's because you have to work on your project, whatever this is for you guys. And you're going to have a long, I don't know, you're going to give this, it's like you're giving this a trial run. You've already talked to this person. You've already told them your expectations, and you're trying to decide if this push and pull is worth it. Okay? Because you don't feel victorious and you don't feel happy when this person's always trying to, because it feels that way. It feels like they're trying to make you give up your dream. That's not really the case, right, guys? They're just trying to spend time with you, but they're just doing it in a way that is very self-sabotaging, and they make you feel bad. I don't like their energy, guys. I know that they love you, but they're going about it the wrong way. It feels like they're trying to derail your progress on purpose because of that thing that I said earlier about how they know that you're going to become even more successful and more famous, and then you're really not going to have time for them. And that's what they fear. That's what they fear. It's not that they don't want you to be successful. It's they think that this success is going to take you away. All right. So, you know what? I'm a little nosy, so I'm going to take out one more card for you guys, because this sun here is a perfect ending, but I just want to see if Spirit wants to say anything else to us before I close it out. Yeah, you're going to contemplate on, you're going to think about it, just like I was feeling. And it's funny that they match like this. You're going to contemplate on what is best for you, right? You're going to give it a hard, long, you're still going to do the trial run. You're willing to fight for this person. You feel like you can make them understand how important this is to you. This might just be a rough patch for you guys, and this person just having the fear of losing you. I hear a lot of that in their head. The fear of losing you to a project, the fear of losing to you they don't, it doesn't matter to them. If you're not having their attention on them, they feel like they're losing you to something else. That's how it feels to them. They need your attention constantly. This person has some issues within themselves, obviously, right? Because they're supposed to be supportive and happy of their mate, and they're not. All they can think about is how they want to be with you. So that's something you're going to have to think about, Gemini. It's repeating in my head that you've already made up your mind to work through this with this person. So you're just going to give it some time. But they're making you very unhappy with the way that they're acting. So you're going to really contemplate on that. That's like the biggest thing in your mind right now. Why does this person feel so insecure? Is there anything that I can do to make them feel more secure? But you can't. This is something that they got to deal with on their own. So it might be time to give them an ultimatum. Or maybe they need to go into therapies themselves, for codependent issues, because it feels like they're very clingy and very needy, and then they want to be with you like 24/7, and you just can't do that. I don't feel like you guys are married or live together or anything like that, but it feels like this person always wants to be all up in your face. That's what I heard. All right, my dear Geminis. Well, those are all the messages I have for you guys. I hope that helped. I really appreciate you guys coming to my channel today. I feel so honored and so blessed to be able to connect with so many of you. And thank you so much for still having my back. I'm still trying to get these readings out as much as I can. I might have to cut down, guys. I'm sorry, but these readings take so much energy out of me, and my 9 to 5 is killing me. So I'll try to do as many readings as I can in a month. I'll probably start picking like the readings with the most views. I know my channel is still small, so it won't be too hard, but I'll try to keep it as much as I can, guys. All right, bye guys, take care, love you guys.